When I bought a house in the upscale community of Clearwater Shores, I knew there would be rules, manicured lawns, approved mailbox colors, and the infamous HOA led by none other than Karen, the self-proclaimed guardian of the neighborhood's image. What I didn't know was that selling my own yacht would somehow spark a full-blown investigation that would expose years of corruption. I'd lived there for 3 years, quietly minding my own business. My yacht, the Serenity, was docked at the private marina behind my property. It was beautiful, but I rarely use it anymore, so I decided to sell it to a local buyer. A man named Derek came by one afternoon to take a look. We were standing on the dock, discussing details, when Karen appeared, phone in hand and fury in her eyes. "You can't sell that yacht here," she shrieked. "HOA rules prohibit commercial transactions on community property." I calmly explained, "This is my dock, Karen. It's part of my deeded property." She refused to believe it. "That marina is HOA property, and I'm calling the police." Within 10 minutes, 2 patrol cars showed up. The officers were polite but clearly confused as to why they were there. I handed them my paperwork, showing the dock was private and not part of the HOA's jurisdiction. Derek backed me up, and the officers told Karen to stop wasting emergency services on civil disputes. Furious and humiliated, she stumped away, yelling that she'd make sure the HOA handled this. That's when things got interesting. A week later, I received a notice from the HOA claiming I owed a $5,000 fine for an unauthorized maritime activity. I laughed until I realized it was serious, so I hired an attorney to look into it. Within a month, the lawyer discovered something shocking. The HOA had been illegally charging residents for years, collecting maintenance fees for marina services that didn't even exist. Worse, the board had been funneling funds into a private account managed by Karen and her husband. I turned everything over to the county property oversight department. Soon, investigators swarmed the HOA office. By the end of the month, Karen was forced to resign, and the entire board was under investigation for fraud and misuse of funds. Now, the neighborhood is rebuilding trust under a new, transparent management team. As for me, I sold the Serenity and bought a smaller boat, which I keep proudly docked behind my home. Every time I see Karen's old house sitting empty with a for sale sign, I can't help but smile. Sometimes, karma sails in faster than the tide.